It's Barnes and Leslie. Welcome to Friday. Man, we are loaded with tickets. Free concert tickets are flowing. They've been flowing all this week. Here's what's going on. Pearl Jam VIP will get you at some point today with a double Pearl Jam song, 2 of them. You'll get a keyword to text in to possibly get into the Morning X suite. Thank you, Solomon Brothers. We also have the ticket window in a few minutes. Steve, he has suite entries and Big Day Out tickets. Will has Pearl Jam entries and Alien Ant Farm plus Primus. Jill with Lumineers tickets tonight, and all weekend we have Big Day Out tickets to get you in for Better Than Ezra, Lit, and we have not announced everything yet to do with that. It's coming up in June. So basically the moral of the story is we'll get you in. All you have to do is listen to 99X. Let's get some Sleaze with Leslie Fram.
Are you surprised by this headline? Fyre Festival 2 postponed and tickets refunded.
I don't believe he sold 1 ticket. That's what I don't believe about that.
Well, this is what I don't understand. Tickets ranged from $1,400 for general admission to a staggering $1.1 million. Oh, come on.
I would believe if he did not sell 1 ticket. Who would be that stupid?
Who would be that dumb? Originally scheduled for May 30th to June 2nd in Mexico. I don't even think there was a permit issued.
No, there wasn't. And now he's saying it's just postponed, everybody.
This is such a farce.
Just postponed.
Yeah. Big news for Nate Bargatze hosting the 2025 Emmy Awards, September 14th on CBS.
There couldn't be a more perfect host.
He's so funny.
He's funny. He's not dangerous.
Freaking love Nate Bargatze.
Yeah, he's really good.
Another headline for you. Do you remember Haley Joel Osment from The Sixth Sense?
I See Dead People? Yeah.
Yeah, arrested for alleged public intoxication at a California ski resort. The sad news is he lost his home in the Eaton fire.
Oh, man.
Around that Altadena area. Very sad. They said that it was an unruly skier in the lake. Ski patrol's about 2 p.m., but that's very sad.
It is sad. He's been going through it.
Blake Lively, can we chat about her? Did you see that she made one of Time 100's list? You know how they have that list of Time's 100 important people.
She's on there?
She is on there. And she said, my 10-year-old self is pretty blown away right now. Not something that I take lightly.
How did they come up with that? Most important for what?
I don't know. They have this list of, I guess it's newsmakers, quite honestly, is what I think it is.
Damn. I can't imagine what it would be. I want to read the little paragraph that says why she's one of the most important. Because you couldn't think of someone more polarizing right now than her.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. When they do this list, you look at it and you're like, why? Because Joe Rogan is on there.
Well, I can see that.
Okay, and then you've got Donald Trump.
He is the president. Okay.
But then there's a lot of other people, and you're like, why is that person on there?
100. That seems like a lot of work to figure out 100 people to go on there.
Oh, wow. A huge trailer. And this is going to be a massive movie. Marvel released the final trailer for the latest superhero film, Thunderbolts. It's coming in May 2nd. Listen to this cast. Florence Pugh, Sebastian Stan, David Harbour, Julia Louis-Dreyfus, Wyatt Russell. Check this out.
Elena, being a hero, there is no higher calling. Your sister understood something about that.
I should have come back for you.
No. That's just a fairy tale.
I was in high school when the Avengers came. Kind of strange that it's all over now. No one's coming to save the day.
I think we are. We can be the ones that are coming.
But you have the wrong people. We have all done bad things.
Look, I've been where you are. The past doesn't go away. So you can either live with it forever, or you can do something about it. I am a void. Look what you unleashed.
I do love the trend of working in a song theme with like a different mix.
I was so caught up and under pressure, I didn't even listen to what they were talking about.
Yeah. And the tension building, I love that.
Speaking of Florence Pugh, she's everywhere right now. And I think she is She has this really interesting, gorgeous look about her. She's very different looking, but she's coming back for Dune Part 3, another huge franchise.
It's part sports.
We have football on the brain.
Part pop culture.
Dennis Leary. True or false? You refuse to wear a glove with Mickey Mantle's signature on it for the movie The Sandlot.
The Red Sox blood, the Bruins blood, they run deep.
And in the best celebrity interviews.
Robert De Niro here on The Rich Eisen Show. How are you, sir?
Just got over a 24-hour virus.
The antidote is to appear on The Rich Eisen Show.
There you go. I would have done it earlier.
And you've got the Rich Eisen Show podcast.
There is a medicinal quality to appearing on this program.
Follow and listen on your favorite platform.
You know, you and I both love Lenny Kravitz, and you know he's really gotten into design work. Like, he designs hotels, and I don't know if a lot of people know that, but
I didn't.
Architectural Digest, you know how they do a tour of people's homes? Well, they did a tour of his home in Paris. He has an entire room dedicated to his mother. This is so cool.
This is the Petit Salon. It's called the Roxy Room, and it's dedicated to my mother. She was the love of my life. I was a mama's boy. I found a bunch of photographs that my father had taken of my mother in the late 60s and got them framed by the same framer that does a lot of framing for the Louvre. I just wanted to have a room where I was surrounded by her image.
Man, that was a casual name drop. Framing, yeah, dude that does the Louvre.
Did you catch that?
No, it was so casual.
Can you imagine how much that is?
I mean, as far as 99X bands go, he is easily in the top 5 of the nicest.
The coolest guy.
Nice.
You know who his mother was, right?
Yeah, Roxy Roker.
Yeah, of course, from the Jeffersons.
Is that Al Roker's mom, too?
A whole, no.
Different Roker. Bloodline.
A whole room dedicated to his mom, which I thought
That's cool.
Was really cool. I thought this was really cool, too. We're talking about, like, rock stars. How about people that protect rock stars, like security guards and security guys? This was really cool. This is Security in the Spotlight, Life on the Road with Rock Stars with Ryan Atkinson, personal bodyguard for over 20 years. He was on this show talking about what it was like working for Pearl Jam.
Okay, so what's Pearl Jam like? I mean, the behind the scenes.
The coolest band ever. Eddie Vedder's like Fonzie. He's
really?
Fonzarelli.
Really?
Hey, Eddie Vedder. How you doing, Ryan? You're all right. Blue eyes, short guy.
Mm-hmm.
They change their set list every day. They don't play the same show twice. One of the only bands in the world that does that. They freestyle all night, 3.5-hour shows, which sucked for me because I'm sitting there at the stage for 3.5 hours in front of 20 to 50,000 people. But they would show up late. They flew a private jet everywhere. They show up around 4 or 5 p.m. They wear skateboarding clothes or clothes like we're wearing right now. They had one road case for all their wardrobe.
Really?
And I would unlock it every day and open it for them. T-shirt, jeans, T-shirt, jeans.
Really?
Yeah. So stage clothes to stage clothes, it's kind of like the same thing. No hair, no makeup, no glam squad, no publicist, no nonsense.
They're just stepping on stage and just going for it.
Dude, sign me up. Jeans, T-shirts, and private jets all day.
What do you think it would be like being on tour with Kiss?
Awful.
Well, Gene Simmons getting a lot of criticism for this. I don't know if you saw this, but he dropped it in an interview about a month ago. He wanted to charge fans to be his roadie, as in $12,000. Instead of making it a contest and for free, he had this idea of what's it like being on the road with a rock star? He wants to offer a fan to do this, but he wants to charge them $12,000.
That's so awful.
It's awful, and I'm wondering what's going to happen now, because it says up to 10 fans still have the chance to fulfill their dreams as the Gods of Thunder roadie at the shows listed below. And these are all shows coming up soon.
How do fans not balk back at that? How do you charge your fans who have you keep retiring and then you come back over and over and over again? It's so about the money. It's so obvious.
It's always been about the money with Kiss, but come on.
That's just weak. Charging fans like that?
It is so weak.
Carry my bag. It'll cost you $12,000.
People will do it too.
I don't know. You think they're going to sell them all? They're pushing hard, which means they're not selling.
I think they're going to sell them all. You were asking me earlier because I was talking about Time's 100 most influential people in the world. That is what it is. And they just announced 100 people. And we mentioned Blake Lively is on one of the covers. But you've got Demi Moore, Serena Williams, Ed Sheeran, Snoop Dogg, Nikki Glaser.
Those all make sense.
Your girl, Reese Witherspoon.
She's a billionaire. I see it. But still, with what's her name, Blake Lively, I don't see all those people you named. It's very obvious, in your head. You're like, ding, ding, yes. But her, that's very suspicious.
Yeah, on the musical front, you've got Noah Kahn.
I like that dude.
And Hosier. So Will Ferrell. Anyway, she's on that list. Very sad. The cause of death for Michelle Trachtenberg has been revealed. It was complications from diabetes. She was only 39.
So sad. That was such a sad story, and out of nowhere, I didn't know she was sick.
Unbelievable. Lindsay Lohan is going to star and executive produce a drama on Hulu called Count My Lies. Currently in development, based on the novel of the same name, her character, Violet, is a wealthy mother who becomes entangled in a web of secrets when Sloane Caraway, a compulsive liar, lies her way into a nanny position for Violet and her husband, Jay Lockhart. I mean, she's been everywhere.
Name a bigger career rebound than Lindsay Lohan.
I'm with you.
Twice she went straight to number 1 on Netflix with movies. She's crushing it. Seems like she really got it together, too.
Seriously, and I'm very happy for her. We've been talking about Mickey Rourke and all of the drama from Big Brother. Are you ready for this? He's considering legal action after they removed him from the house.
Good luck.
Yeah. His team is said to be exploring legal action. But for what?
You see the memes? They're showing pictures of him back in the day versus now. What in the world has happened to that dude?
I mean, it's actually really kind of pathetic.
It's sad and scary and pathetic all rolled in one.
All at the same time.
He's such a predator. It was just on display on that Big Brother UK. It's very sad.
I saw this and I thought, this sounds like something Barnes would ask on the Morning X.
What?
Woody Harrelson was on Colbert, and Colbert said, you only get one song that you would listen to for the rest of your life.
Ooh.
The rest of your life. What is it?
You only get one song to listen to for the rest of your life.
Oh, gee.
Okay, that doesn't mean that you have to listen to it continually, but when you go to listen to a song, this is the song that you get. What is the song, Woody Harrelson?
I guess it's time I reveal I'm a Swiftie.
Grateful Swiftie. You're a grateful
Swiftie. I think that song, I heard there was a secret chord.
Oh, yeah.
David
Hallelujah.
Played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do ya? Goes like this, the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift. The barefoot king composes hallelujah.
I thought he actually sounded pretty good. He did sound really good.
We got to take that out to the listeners because that's a great topic.
That does sound like something I would ask.
It does. That is your Celebrity Sleaze.
The Sean Ryan Show Peak Points. Get timeless inspiration from the very best of the Sean Ryan Show.
What do you think of working with the SEALs? We went out every night going after bad guys. I was humbled.
There was no going back home. I would be in another room crying because I was afraid to go to sleep because of what was coming for me in the middle of the night.
How long did it take you to be able to talk about it?
A long time. But I realized my experiences may help other people too.
The men like yourself are considered legends in the community.
You're right.
The Sean Ryan Show Peak Points. Follow and listen on your favorite platform.